Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Figures of Action Reviews. And you know what, man? I have a problem. More like a pet peeve. It's more so than a pet peeve than a problem. And it stems from the Marvel Legends team seemingly to not know what they doing, or at least not know what they selling. I mean, it's just crazy to me, some of the figures that they've recently said are going to be released. And with some of those releases, we have some re-releases of figures that nobody wants. I mean, at least I didn't want them when they came out, and sales figures showed that, collectors and, children or whoever didn't want it either. And for the most part, for one of the examples you can take of that is that Iron Man and the Iron Spider that are currently peg warming at Target and Walmart. I mean, you can walk in those aisles in both of those stores and you can see that Iron Spider and that Iron Man. I forgot what Mark series it is. It has like the white little sticker chest plate. It's got the old Iron Man, and all it is it's a re-release of Iron Man and a re-release of the Iron Spider in a new package box. And when they first announced this a while ago that they were re-releasing these, it was like, oh, this is a chance for all you collectors or new collectors who are just now getting into action figures. You didn't get a chance to get it, so here's a new chance for you to get it. And guess what? Nobody wanted that. And I had a few people, post on Twitter and in responses on YouTube where I had left that comment saying, well, what part of did you not get about this is for new collectors? I'm like, and what part of did you not get that nobody wanted these figures? And even right now, I guarantee you, if you were able to find that post, if I could find that post and post it back as like, tell me again who wanted these figures, because they're still peg warming at Walmart and Target in the caseloads. I mean, they're definitely going to be Ross and Ollie's bound in the future, or destined for the landfill, because nobody's picking those up. Nobody's paying full price for those. And I mean, to me, sometimes it just seems like, as many kudos as you can give Hasbro, the Marvel Legends team, on their development and the figures that they're bringing out. I mean, let's just look at it for itself. All right, let's take a look. Let's just go ahead and look at this for ourselves. I honestly can't fathom sometimes what goes on. Let's just go ahead and look at this. So let's scroll past all this, save all your savings and percentages off. Okay, so where do we want to go first? Here we are. Okay, let's look at this Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Marvel Legends Spider-Man 2099. Now, I saw this figure up close and personal in GameStop, and it is absolutely horrible. This figure is horrible. For the most part, the SH Fig Arts version was much better. It had its performance issues. I mean, some people reported, snapping off limbs and breaking it by accident just by, folding it different ways. And some people reported it as being a good figure. But this new so-called version that they brought out with the darker blues and darker red, it's trash. I mean, it is trash, my boy. It's hot garbage. And I mean, they even gave it the Sammy Sosa look, man. You know what I'm saying? They gave him that bleach cream effect. I'm like, bro, look, now I'm not the one over here, talking about who did what, who whitewashing and all that. I mean, my thing is just like, why did you change the tone? Why did you change the face tone? Because he was definitely a shade tanner, a shade tanner in the comic and in the movie itself. So what was the purpose of you know what I'm saying, like giving him that light bright treatment? Even, I mean, if you honestly take a look at the comparison of the first one they released to this new one they released, I would dare to say the first one even looks better. I don't get it. It's like, how could you go from okay to worse? why would you go from okay to worse? And I mean, what is this? I mean, I just can't understand. I actually picked this figure up in GameStop, and honestly, I'm not trying to push you for views or anything like that, but seriously, go to my page, go to my shorts, and matter of fact, I'll just clip this in. I'll clip this in. So you know what I'm saying, I'll take a snapshot and clip this in so you can see for yourself that this figure in your hand is trash. To me it is. I'll tell you that. To me it's trash. And as many kudos as you can give the Marvel Legends team, you know, like with what they bring out, it's like you honestly can also say, what were you doing? What were you doing? Because for one thing, let's go. Come on. Give it to me now. Let's go. Let's just get past it. Yeah, here we go. All right. Now this row right here, this 3-row right here, awesome. You got the Xmen 97 Sentinel. Kudos to Marvel. I think it's a bit pricey, but you know what? I still like it. And what have I said? If people like what they see, they will buy it. If they like what they're being presented, they're gonna buy it. They may have their, you know, nitpicks about the price, like, which I do. $175 is kind of crazy, but still, it looks good. Kane the Conqueror. I mean, we still have that He Who Remains that's at Ollie's. We have the Kane the Conqueror figure that they brought out not too long ago, and I think that one was nice. I think that was pretty cool. But this one in this chair, oh man, this thing is nice, super nice, and it comes with the faces. It comes with the blaster. I mean, when they showed the blaster, we kind of pretty much, a lot of us, you know, who read comics and such, we kind of already knew. Oh, that's Kane. Then you had this Spider-Man the Animated Series 2-pack with Spider-Man and the Vulture. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of Spider-Man'd out, you know, with Hasbro, but still, the Vulture looks nice. I mean, dude, the design on this figure, I'm not one of these big time YouTubers who, you know, or, you know, the ones that's in the, you know, direct action figure realm, that's working with these teams, that's getting the hands on. Don't even care either. I'm not hating on nothing like that, but I'm just saying, from looking at what I see right here, this figure looks absolutely amazing. Now, I know for a fact that it's sold out. I wish I had bought it when I had a chance, but you know what? Hey, when you snooze, you lose. You move too slow, you don't get what you want. So, but with the change of heads, the change of fists, the wings, man, I mean, this figure does look good. It looks very good. Like I said, I'm kind of Spider-Man'd out because they done brought out so many, but sheesh, but still, this row right here, awesome. I'm not really enthused about this row. Not with this Red Hulk and not with this Captain America, you know, I guess Brave New World figure. Because honestly, the figure itself is a used body. We've already gotten this figure before. They just changed the paint color and gave it new wings, which I can't understand. We just got a Captain America with Sam Wilson not too long ago, like a couple of months ago, with wings. And why isn't his wings as foldable and, you know, articulated as these wings? Why are they really, it really feels like they nickel and diming us with features, you know, and with small features at that. Because take this Red Hulk. Now, if you guys got the Red Hulk that came out and that was at Target, you know, a few months ago, to me, and from what I see from the Red Hulk I have, the only difference is there's an extra head. That's it. It's just an extra head. Now, when you come to the Falcon sidekick character, who's now the new Falcon, I guess it's in the movie now, I think the figure looks good. And I could give them kudos on that. I can say, hey man, you know what? That looks interesting. And you gave him his wings folding ability. So, you know, nice design on that, Marvel. Nice design. However, when I see stuff like this, you know, you got Dan Yoon saying you'll be seeing these at your Walmarts and Targets more frequently in 2025. These are aimed for everyday shoppers who might be new to Marvel Legends. Good as gifts too for anyone you're trying to introduce to Legends. No, they're not. They are not something that I would want to introduce somebody to. I would not want to take this book and then be like, hey man, here's something I bought at full price that basically the same body. Now you got to remember, this body type right here for Captain America, that's the same body that was on the Infinity Saga Captain America that was at Burlington. And I think that figure was like $9.99. So why would I want to choose a used body with a new head that's basically you're paying a ridiculous full price for to introduce somebody into Legends? I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to do it. And it seems like as much times as it seems like they're listening to us fans and collectors, when they bring out something good and we go, great job, they turn right around and it, you know, when we offer advice, when they ask for it, when they say, hey man, what do you guys want to see? What would you like to see next? And we offer their advice as collectors and fans. The information they receive goes in one ear and out the freaking other. Like, seriously? Like, you asked us for advice, we give it to you, and then you ignore us. Like, nope, not good enough. And I've seen under Dan Yoon posts when he asked that question, I saw some very good ideas. I saw a lot of repeat ideas, but I mean, seriously, this to me, no sense whatsoever. To me, it's giving me that feel like these were leftover figures that they're just making a new package for and then charging full price for. The same way they got those peg warming Iron Man and Iron Spider figures at Walmart and Target right now. This is the same approach they took with them. And it's like, oh, you get to buy these again. But guess what? Nobody's buying them because they're still peg warming. Ooh, excuse me. Whoa, that was a mean one. All right. But still, man, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Sometimes I think the Marvel Legends team, you know, or Hasbro, well, specifically the Marvel Legends team does not know what they're selling and who they're selling it to. It's like, yo, you guys have so much potential and you've done some good things, especially with that Odin figure. Because if you guys got that Odin is colossal. Like, man, that is a big beefy figure. I'm like, that is the best Odin that the Marvel Legends has produced, hands down. I don't care what you say. You bring us some old dusty figure Odin from out of the books, from off the shelves, if you want to, and I will tell you right now, that new Odin that they brought out with the fabric cape, straight pimp slaps these old dusty figures that you might grab from under the shelf or something, like whatever you got folded somewhere. Like, no, that new Odin is super dope. But for the rest of these figures, man, nah, man, you don't do this. This is not who you introduce. You don't introduce some new collector into something like this. You introduce them to something more exciting. Like, you know, introduce them to that new Secret Wars, you know, wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, introduce them to the Beyonder, especially if they're comic readers at that, and they're like, you know what? I read comics, I collect comics. You know, I'm just now getting into figures. I would want to give them something like the Beyonder, something that, you know, they can identify with. Like, cool, man. You know, hey, this is a dope character. Like, man, I like that. You know, introduce them to something like that. Don't introduce them to some re-release that you're trying to make money off of. I mean, honestly, let's be serious. Introduce them to Professor Xavier. That, matter of fact, we already know a lot of people didn't get their hands on this figure. So for them to re-release it and go, you know, hey, we're bringing this back out. Good idea. That's a good re-release. You know, the Juggernaut Colossus 2-pack, that was a good re-release. But for you to tell me that, oh, you're going to re-release Spider-Man and Captain America off a used body buck that you've used over and over again, man, don't nobody want that. Nobody wants that. Hey, Cortez, hey, that's what's up. Hey, that's dope. Now that right there, good job. Why can't we just keep it rolling like that? Why do we gotta keep doing, you know, this weird thing about having to bring figures out again? See, we got this going again. And honestly, I'm really excited for this one too. I'm really excited for the Dark Avengers because you already know we got Norman Osborn as Iron Patriot. You know what I'm saying? We already got him in the 3-pack. So now we're getting we're getting Warbird as a member of the Dark Avengers. And if you looking for Sentry is still in CVS. So go to your CVS and look in the toy aisle. You should find Sentries right there. It probably should be on sale. That's where I got mine from. So, yeah, man, I just think it's just so crazy that, you know, this is what we're this is like supposed to be the new idea for everybody. Now, another issue that I had was, let me see, can I find it again? Can we find that? Let's see if it pops up. I think it should pop up. Come on, where'd you go? I was hoping it popped up real quick, but I guess not. Well, let's see. Cannot find it. Can't find it. That's crazy. All right, let's go to let's go on to the Google machine. You know, and it's gonna be the Xmen 97 re-release, and it's gonna be the re-release of Rogue. I think it's gonna be Rogue and Wolverine re-release. I think those are the two figures that they're bringing out, and with that, it's like they said, all right, let's check out Marvelous News, because matter of fact, come on, do what it say. Yeah, so here it is. Now, this was said that these were gonna come out in 2025, and matter of fact, I couldn't find a tweet under Dan Yoon, but Dan Yoon was the one who posted it on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, that hey, you're gonna see these in 2025. You're gonna see another reissue of Wolverine and Rogue. And I'm like, cool. You're gonna reissue Wolverine and Rogue, and it's only gonna be released in Target. I'm like, what? Like, yo, you do know that overseas that these people don't have Target. So basically what you're tempting a bunch of resellers to do and a bunch of scalpers to do is to run up in Target or go online and basically either pre-order or buy a whole bunch of these, because you know there's a overseas market that wants to get their hand on these, and then they're now going to be forced to pay these super high secondary market prices. Why? And this is a problem. Why are we re-releasing figures that people want in like low quality and, you know, in limited area and availability, and we're re-releasing figures? Not we, they are, because they're the ones doing it. Why is Hasbro re-releasing figures people don't give a bump about in mass quantity that's gonna peg warm? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're releasing another Spider-Man, a No Way Home Spider-Man that some people have, I have it, and don't need it. So it's like, why would I buy another? And then too, it's lacking. Matter of fact, if we go to, let's see if we can go to that, because matter of fact, Marvel Legends, No Way Home. So don't pay attention to Marvel's MJ, because MJ is in Ross right now. Oh yeah. Nobody wanted that figure. It's in Ross. You can find it right now. Come on. Where if we type figure? Nope, it's not this one. It's definitely not this one. I mean, I have the figure too. I got it. And it's like, why are we re-releasing the figures that people don't want, and You know, they're I keep saying we, but we aren't doing this. They are, because we are not Venom. They are spreading the venom. And not only that, man, have y'all seen some of these Across the Spider-Verse figures? This Miles Morales Spider-Man, oh my gosh, this is doo-doo. I'll post again. Bro, that face is just sad. That whole sad face, man, that's, oh gosh, man. They made a great Gwen. Gwen, good. Spider-Gwen, cool. No problem. I picked her up and was like, that's pretty good. That's pretty decent. But when you look at Spider-Man 2029 and 2099 and that Miles Morales figure, garbage. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't buy it. No. But you know what? You guys let me know how you feel about it. Because to me, like I said, sometimes they like, have you ever heard the old saying that, you know, one aw shit will take away 1,000 data boys? I mean, that's something that I used to get told in the Navy all the time. It's like, man, you could do a good job, you know, 1,000 times. You can do a great job. You mess up one time and it just scrubs all that out of the way. And all people remember is that one time you messed up. So it used to be something that people would tell us, you know what I'm saying? Like, the higher ranking people would say, you know what I'm saying? Or people in charge would say like, hey, you know, especially if they cared about you, they'd be like, hey man, be on your P's and Q's because, you know what I'm saying, one aw shit will take away 1,000 data boys. You know what I'm saying? You know, you could do a good job every day of the week for a year and you mess up one time and, you know, it would just knock all that out. And that's how I feel about it with Marvel Legends. It's not like I'm saying that, you know, one mess up with them, you know, should just take away all their you know, the good, you know, figures that they bring out. But it kind of feels like they're repeating that process over and over again. Bring out something good, bring out 3 things bad. And it's like, man, and then you try to make collectors feel like, yo, no, feel good about this. It's good. Like, no, it sucks. But anyway, guys, I don't want this video to lag on. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me know how you feel about it in the comments, man. This Figures of Action Reviews, and I'm signing out. Y'all be easy, be safe. Peace. Bye.